What is something someone said to you that hit you the hardest? It doesn't matter if you hit a home run or strike out. I'll always be your #1 fan. My grandpa when I was going through a very rough time. You just feel like a chore now. After the birth of my first child at age 17, my aunt told me, "This is your responsibility. This child didn't ask to be here. Didn't ask for you as a mother. Didn't ask for him as a father. It's going to be hard. But it's not his fault he is here." Really made me step up and try my hardest to be a good mother. I hear her voice every time I see a news story about child abuse or neglect. Never make fun of someone's life because they will be self-conscious about being happy. I was at an interview recently and there was a young man about my age who turned to me and said, "Hey, bro, can you help me tie this necktie? I didn't have a dad to teach me growing up, so I still don't know how to do it." That really struck a heartstring with me. The fact that this man I barely even knew felt confident revealing something so vulnerable make me instantly respect him. It was strange, but I got the impression that he was someone I could be good friends with. We both got hired. I look forward to working with him soon. I love you. My grandma always believed in showing love, not saying it. She believed actions spoke louder than words. 4 days before she passed away, she told me she loved me. I was shocked at this, but I told her I loved her too. It was so unlike her. I now realize that maybe she said it because, with how weak she was due to the sickness, she felt like she couldn't show it. I don't know. Maybe I'll never know. But that was when I knew that she didn't have much time left. A coworker once told me, "All stress is relative. You have no right to undermine what someone else is going through, no matter how small compared to your stress." I think about it a lot. He was so right. I was young and being in a hole. Last time I saw one of my friends, he told me, "Catch you on the flip side." He hung himself a week later. I wish you could just stop caring what he says. My dad. After I got the umpteenth emotionally manipulative text from my abusive ex-husband. This was over 2 years after our divorce was finalized. My dad doesn't say much on an emotional level, so when he does say something, I know it has deep meaning. I went no contact with my ex, and remain so to this day, and I'm a much happier and more serene person for it. Not me, but a friend of mine was smoking on a break at work and a woman did the whole "why smoke? Smoking's bad" thing, and he said he just didn't have a good reason to quit. To which she said, "Son, there are people you haven't even met yet who are going to need you here." I never forgot it. I quit just a month or so after that, and I remember it whenever I'm about to do something stupid. So daily. My mother once told me, "I think you've been miserable your entire life," in regards to my depression. It may sound like a horrible thing to hear, but she was not trying to upset me. She was basically saying, "You've done everything you can by yourself to try to get out of this depression. But I think it's always been there. So you need help." This happened when I was either 6 or 7. "Mum, why are you always hugging me?" "Me, 'cause you're my mum." "Mum, yeah. Or you just want to feel my breasts." 20 years later, and that still bothers me. 'Cause that was the first time I ever felt ashamed, dirty, but I couldn't understand why. You have an energy I've always found challenging. By way of saying I don't want to talk to you anymore. Felt like out of the blue. Was meant to be kind. I think. Fucking ouch. Uncle committed suicide when I was a little kid. When I asked my mum how he died, she said he was depressed. I asked, depression can kill someone. She said, it can if you're sad enough. Here I am about 20 years later. We broke up because of you.